Today we're going to be talking about my favorite weapon in MWZ right now. The WSP Stinger is a machine pistol and it absolutely shreds in zombies. Now the damage isn't anything that's just crazy. It's very effective in tier 3 in the ethers, but I'm sure there are some guns out there that hit harder. But where you're going to get the value from using this gun is its movement speed. You can absolutely fly with this thing. And that's why right now this is my favorite gun in MWZ. If you're used to using assault rifles, LMGs, things like that, you need to give the machine pistol a chance. Even if you use submachine guns, you're still going to see a huge boost to your movement speed with this. So it's just so much fun. All right, now we're going to be taking a look at the build. So we start off with our WSP Stinger. We're going to add this 32 round mag. This is going to slow down our reload, our ADS, our sprint to fire, and our aim walking speed. But we're going to do something about that. We're going to get that back. So don't be afraid of it. Slap that 32 round mag on there. Next, we're going to be going for the 9mm high grain rounds. It's going to give us a little more velocity, a little more range. Velocity isn't a big deal. It's nice to have even in zombies. But what you really want to do with this build is we're trying to push that damage range out, because it has a decent damage profile, but you just have to be so close to get it. So what we're going to be trying to do is push that damage range out as much as possible so we can deal as much damage as possible to the zombies as they walk up on us. Next, we're going to be following that trend. This is going to also be bullet velocity, damage range. We're also going to be losing some aim walking steadiness, some sprint to fire, some recoil control. We're not too worried about recoil with this build or with any zombies builds. Actually, the zombies get so close to you that accuracy isn't really an issue. We're going to keep going here. We've got the barrel. Again, damage range, velocity. We're also going to get a little buff to idle aim sway. But again, our sprint to fire speed is taking a hit. And we're going to be using this laser. The laser is going to give us back everything that we lost. And our only negatives are that it's visible. So this would only matter in multiplayer or Warzone. So in zombies, this is basically just a free attachment. It's all buffs, and you end up with this. So when you pack and punch it, you're going to get more rounds, but you can absolutely fly with this thing. So I took this in and did a solo Elder Sigil, did the new Sigil solo with this just to try it out, to see how good it is. That's kind of how I test my guns, and I really enjoyed it. And I'm going to show you that gameplay right now. So when most people first start playing zombies, they really think that LMGs is the way to go, the big hitting, the big magazines and things like that. And you're not wrong. I mean, on paper, it looks great. You know, the big bag, shoot, the big bullets and doing big damage and things like that. But when the rounds get higher, the zombies get faster. It's super hard to manage that big gun. It takes forever to reload. You can't mantle very fast. So at a certain round, you're just not able to move. You cannot reload. Like, you just can't reload, can't move. You can't do anything about it. So LMGs are great to have fun with, kind of get the feel of the game. And admittedly, in MWZ, with the huge amount of options in the gunsmith, you can get the LMGs down. Some of them are really cool. You can make them really small, put a mag on it, not a belt, so the reload's faster, and they're fun to use. But check this out. Just go build this, take it for a run in zombies, and see what you think about having extra speed. I personally believe that speed is the #1 attribute you need to be worried about in zombies, because in the later rounds, like with round base coming up in Black Ops 6, in the later rounds, your weapons really don't kill a lot of zombies anyway. You're using, you know, equipment and power-ups and wonder weapons and things like that. So really the most important thing that you're doing there is staying away from the horde, making sure you're able to roll the box, buy equipment, get grenades, do things like that. And you don't want to be encumbered by a big weapon, especially one that you now can't reload, because you can't get far enough away from the zombie to initiate a reload and be done with the reload by the time the horde of zombies makes it to you. So with LMGs, you're really just limiting, or any of these hefty weapons, you're limiting how many rounds you can go or how easy of a time you're going to have, like an MWZ in the red zone, so things like that. So that's why I'm really excited about showing y'all this build. So maybe if you've never tried the SMGs or the pistols, give this a shot. This is a great build. I love this. It's powerful. You can move with it, and I think it's just awesome. So check out the rest of the gameplay here and let me know what y'all think about the WSP Stinger. You're going to be able to find it in pistols. Check this build out. Let me know what you think down in the comments. I try to read all my comments, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Oh, if you haven't already, guys, please hit that like, hit that share. If you're new here, hit that follow. It helps the videos out so much. But again, enjoy the gameplay. Light work. Let's go, Saskia. Let's go, Jerbear.